Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. Acacia Courtney here with you on this Saturday afternoon. We have 10 races coming up, and let's check out the track and weather conditions.
The main track is listed as good, and the turf is also listed as good this morning at Gulfstream Park West. It's partly cloudy and in the mid-80s. Race number 1 today is a $10,000 maiden claiming event for 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the number 3, Salute and Serve. This will be 1 mile and 70 yards on the main track.
Racing at Gulfstream West. From the inside, Warranted gets the first call and will try to establish the lead and the rail over GA Forever and Home Power. Shootist will be stuck a little wide, dropping over his Ask the Air, and Judas Nathan is last of all as they charge to the first turn. It's the gray Warranted who comes away with the top for Jesus Rios from Home Power, who's in a flanking role second. On the outside, and Shootist a joint third alongside Judas Nathan. He's much closer today. The pace necessitates that, though. In between horses goes GA Forever, and the trailer is Ask the Air. Less than 6 furlongs to run in the race, and they straighten out for their journey up the backstretch. It's Warranted in front, leads by a neck. On the outside, Home Power gets a good run of its second. Shootist is moved up to a clear third. Judas Nathan is at the rail fourth at the 5 furlong point, ahead of GA Forever and Ask the Air. Down the backstretch, they continue, 4.5 furlongs left to run, and Warranted has the lead. He bumps the margin to a length and a half. Judas Nathan is at the inside and now takes over a joint second alongside Shootist in third. Home Power gets the shuffle, and he's actually asked to quicken. On the outside, and Ask the Air goes up and by him, and GA Forever shuffled the trail as they round the far turn. There's now 3 furlongs to go in this Saturday opener, and Warranted still has the lead. Shootist comes to confront the leader second. Judas Nathan is now third. It's a stretch of 2 to GA Forever and Home Power as they run to the top of the stretch. Now there's a 1/4 mile left to go, and Jesus Rios and Warranted still have the lead. Edgard Zayas and Shootist right up alongside as they cut the corner and straighten for home. Warranted maintains a narrow lead. In fact, he bumps the margin to 2 again. Shootist takes another run at him at the 8th pole, back to third, and Judas Nathan down the outside and Ask the Air, but this one's over. Well rationed on the front end. It will be Warranted to take the first race field, gate to wire, and win it by 3.5. Shootist to clear second, Judas Nathan third, and Ask the Air finish fourth.
The number 1 Warranted took them gate to wire in the opener, ridden to victory by Jesus Rios, trained by Kathleen O'Connell and owned by San Basilio LLC, paid $6 to win. Race number 2 is a claiming event. $8,000 are the tag for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. It's 1 mile on the turf. Scratch the number 4, Look at Linda.
And they're off. Taco Wayne Shot was away well. Tasmanian Angel has some speed from down toward the inside. In between horses, Star Baby and Ella's Dreaming's on the outside. So Star Baby and Ella's Dreaming land 1-2. Racing in third is Tasmanian Angel from Little Queen in fourth. Taco Wayne Shot is second last, and Susu's Kitten and Jesus Rios set up shop at the back of the field as they run into the first turn. It's Abby Medina and Star Baby who cut the corner and lead a length and a half. Ella's Dreaming second, Tasmanian Angel is third, Taco Wayne Shot is fourth. The 2 at the back are Little Queen and Susu's Kitten. They straighten out for their journey up the backstretch. There's been no change, and up front, Star Baby leads by a neck. Ella's Dreaming is in second, Tasmanian Angel is third in the 2 path. Taco Wayne Shot gets a good run of it down toward the inside fourth. Then back at the rail is Susu's Kitten, and on her outside, Little Queen. At the back of the field as they're paired off 2 by 2 by 2 as they head to the half-mile mark. Up front, Star Baby going to try to spring the upset under Abby Medina. Leads 3 parts of a length. Ella's Dreaming is second. Taco Wayne Shot will need room. Bracketing her on the outside is Tasmanian Angel. Then from between horses, Susu's Kitten begins to look for room. And at the back is Little Queen with less than 3/8 of a mile to go. 3 horses across the track here. Tasmanian Angel on the far outside. Ella's Dreaming between horses. Susu's Kitten getting ready to make it a party. 4 wide, 5 wide Little Queen. Taco Wayne Shot, and there's 6 across the course here as they straighten for home with 1/8 of a mile to go. Susu's Kitten driving to the lead under Jesus Rios. Taco Wayne Shot is second. Down the outside and Little Queen. 16th to go. Susu's Kitten in front. Taco Wayne Shot is dead game. These 2 kick on. Susu's Kitten clear to the wire. Susu's Kitten to win it. Jesus Rios sweeps the early daily double from Taco Wayne Shot second.
And the number 1, Susu's Kitten, makes it a 1-1 early double for jockey Jesus Rios. This one owned and trained by Chad Stewart, paid $4.80 to win. That's the early double. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Race number 3 is 6.5 furlongs on the main track, and do note that the main track has now been upgraded to fast. This is a maiden special weight for the 2-year-old fillies. We'll see 6 go to the post.
And they're off. From the outside, Touche begins nicely. At the rail, Lose Mimi Princess moves up, and Morning Destiny is away in good shape. She'll land second as they link up with the main course. Racing into third is Perspective Lady on the outside, and racing from fourth, Touche ahead of Aaliyah's Story. And Sweet Moochie has no speed. She's left behind last, past the 5-furlong point. Lose Mimi Princess leads by a head on the outside, and Morning Destiny pressing the issue second. It's a gap of 3 to the team of Touche and Perspective Lady, together third and fourth. 3 in front of Aaliyah's Story in fifth, and then it's 5 more to Sweet Moochie. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Lose Mimi Princess hounded by the big favorite Morning Destiny. They're stride for stride at the 3-furlong point, and they've opened 6 on the rest of the field, led by Touche and Perspective Lady from down toward the inside. Then it's about 4 lengths back to Aaliyah's Story, who tries to rally from better than 10 lengths off the lead with a 1/4 mile left to go. Morning Destiny is now overhauled Lose Mimi Princess, who tries to dig deep and find more. These two off the top of the turn now, still 5 or 6 in front of anybody else, led by Aaliyah's Story. There's an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Morning Destiny has the lead on the inside. Lose Mimi Princess second. Aaliyah's Story is rolling home. Time ticking away. Does she have enough time? Aaliyah's Story at Morning Destiny. Morning Destiny is in front. Aaliyah's Story picking her up on the outside. Aaliyah's Story takes charge and moves away. Morning Destiny was second. Lose Mimi Princess third. It's close for fourth.
And number 5, Aaliyah's Story improved second time out with the addition of blinkers for trainer Elizabeth Daubles, owned by Imaginary Stables and ridden by Emmy Sale Jaramillo. This one paid $19.80 to win. Race number 4 today is 7.5 furlongs on the turf. Another maiden special weight, this one for the 2-year-old fillies as well. Note that the number 6, Don't Charge It, will be ridden by Leonel Reyes.
And they're off. Sarah's Day was away well. Tee-Up has speed. These two move a length better than So Fresh. Up on the outside, Sluey's Chosen One is on the march. Trying to get over is Forever Thankful. Orbital Deity also wants to get over. Down toward the inside, it's Michelle's Laugh with Don't Charge It between horses. Siamara down at the inside. They run around the first turn. Sarah's Day has the lead. Tee-Up is second. Sluey's Chosen One third. So Fresh is going to back into a good spot. Fourth behind the top trio. Racing in fifth, and now dopped over is Forever Thankful. 2 back to Ziamara, then to the outside, Orbital Deity. Racing ahead of Don't Charge It, and Michelle's Laugh, and Carlos Montalvo can see them all through the opening 1/4 mile. Down the backstretch they go. There's less than 5 furlongs to run. 3 horses across the course here. From between horses, Tee-Up on the outside, Sluey's Chosen One. At the inside, Sarah's Day. They've worked 4 lengths clear of So Fresh, and then Forever Thankful, followed by on the outside, Orbital Deity. The gray begins to get in stride, about 6 lengths off the pace setter. Working outside of the inside, running Ziamara, who's 3 in front of Don't Charge It, and 2 more to Michelle's Laugh. Around the far turn they go. The big move here is that So Fresh has lost 3 spots. She's now back to 6th as Tee-Up maintains the lead for Louis Castile with a 1/4 mile to go. On the outside, Sluey's Chosen One continues to move well, and Sluey's Chosen One has an upset possibility here. Puts ahead in front. Swung to the center. Forever Thankful's on the move, and So Fresh with the rebid. There's an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Sluey's Chosen One and Tee-Up. They battle on. Forever Thankful on the outside with Sarah's Day. Tee-Up is all hard inside. Sluey's Chosen One a final surge. Tee-Up on the outside, Sluey's Chosen One. Tee-Up in front. Tee-Up gets the money from Sluey's Chosen One and an exciting stretch run.
It was a duel down to the wire, but the number 3, Tee-Up, held on over Sluey's Chosen One. Ridden by Luis Castillo, trained by Michael Yates, and owned by Shady Brook Farm, Inc. and Robert A. Ross. Paid $20.20 to win. Race number 5 is 6 furlongs on the main track. Take note that the main track is fast, and the turf is also upgraded to firm. This one is a claiming event for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the number 7, Nano's Crown.
And they're off. From between horses, Red Aguia gets the first call. Moving up to the inside, Recent Transactions is on the march early. On the far outside, In Motion's first, displaying speed. These three across the course. Away in fourth is Moonlight Salsa, ahead of I'm Really Something, and two to the trailer, Scarlet Dell. Down the backstretch and past the 5/8, and up front, the leader Red Aguia pounded by Motion's first on the outside. These two fly past the half mile, working three ahead of Recent Transactions. I'm Really Something picking it up under Jose Bautista, just ran into third, four ahead of Moonlight Salsa, and Scarlet Dell is last. Around the far turn they go, Red Aguia on the inside, Motion's first on the outside, their heads apart past the 3 furlong point. I'm Really Something is running on a bit from third at the 5/16. Recent Transactions will await a rail opening from fourth, four ahead of Moonlight Salsa, who tries to put in a charge with a quarter of a mile left to go. Motion's first comes away with a narrow lead. Red Aguia fights on. I'm Really Something with the momentum out in the center of the racetrack, and I'm Really Something now overhauls the leader and takes over. Recent Transactions into the clear, and Moonlight Salsa on the outside. Moonlight Salsa begins to roll under Richard Mitchell, but I'm Really Something gets the jump, and I'm Really Something is kicking away. I'm Really Something and Jose Bautista to win it by 3.5. It's going to be Recent Transactions second, Moonlight Salsa third.
Number 1, I'm Really Something was really something today. Got the win with jockey Jose Bautista, trained by Benny Cadilla and owned by Mark Brighter. Paid $8.20 to win. Let's take a break. We'll be back after these words.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Sixth race today is 5 furlongs on the turf, a $10,000 maiden claiming race, 4 fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the main track only, the number 10 Little Florentina.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Return to Senda gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. Picky Girl comes away in the top flight, moving up on the outside, and now into second is Diamond Love. Away in fourth is Lovely Grace. Perfect State is at the rail. Then back at the outside to Gamer Girl. Yono Fue held up between horses alongside Me Warrior, and the trailer is Jess Veronica. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Sammy Camacho and Return to Senda lead 3 parts of a length. Racing in second is Lovely Grace. Diamond Love is third. On the inside, or outside now, fourth is Me Warrior in front of Perfect State in their green blinkers in fifth. 2.5 lengths back to Yono Fue as they move with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Return to Senda comes off the turn with the lead. Working into the clear now is Diamond Love up on the outside. Me Warrior with a rush. And now at the inside, Perfect State with 1/8 of a mile to go. Sammy Camacho trying to get one more furlong out of Return to Senda. On the outside, it's Diamond Love coming after her. Return to Senda and Diamond Love. Return to Senda digging in. Diamond Love's out of time. Return to Senda. I think it got very, very close from this angle, but Return to Senda had the momentum. Photos with Diamond Love.
Number 7, Diamond Love, off the layoff, got up in time in a very tight photo finish. Ridden to victory by Jorge Ruiz, trained by Dave Casson and owned by Lawrence Fogel, LLC. This one paid $6.80 to win. Race number 7 is 7 furlongs on the main track, a claiming race with tags of $6,250 for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races.
And they're off. From the outside, Dreamin' of the Wild was away well. Son of a Derby winner moves up, and here's Woo! Here we go, driving to challenge and take over the lead. So as they exit the chute, it's Woo! Here we go, in front by 1.5 lengths. Second is Son of a Derby winner, and down inside third goes Talked Out. Little Matt between horses, Dreamin' of the Wild on his outside. And it's a stretch of another 2 lengths back to Brookside, ahead of Mario's Revenge, who's 3 in front of Econo. And High Dandy is last of all, and he's better than 10 lengths off the lead of Woo! Here we go, and Jose Bautista. Woo, here we go past the half-mile mark with a length and a quarter advantage. Son of a Derby winner on the drop-in class is second. Mario's Revenge is now third. 3 back to Little Matt fourth. Brookside gets the green light to march forward. He's now into fifth, followed by on the outside, Dreamin' of the Wild. Then back to Talked Out. Econo's not running on at all, and High Dandy is not either. He's last a long way with 5/16 to go. Up front, woo, here we go. And the De La Cerda debut has the lead by a neck to the attack. Son of a Derby winner is now second. On the outside, and Mario's Revenge third. Dreamin' of the Wild's running on from fourth, then Brookside, and they're at the top of the stretch. Camacho gets serious on Son of a Derby winner, and he strides to a 2-length lead. On the far outside, High Dandy is now rolling home. Does he have enough time? Son of a Derby winner has the lead. High Dandy on the grandstand side is up into second with Mario's Revenge. Son of a Derby winner almost there. High Dandy just out of time. He's up into second. Son of a Derby winner will win it. High Dandy second, Brookside third, Mario's Revenge fourth.
Number 5, Son of a Derby winner, the son of Fusaichi Pegasus, made it 2 in a row for trainer Dave Casson. This one ridden by Sammy Camacho and owned by David Alter. Paid $9.20 to win. 8th race today is an $8,000 claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward. It's 7.5 furlongs on the turf. Only scratch in here is the main track only, the number 11, Lil Meatball.
And they're off. Fanbase was away well, moving in the center. Chatino with Ausible on the outside. Starship Frontier is widest of all, and he's trying to get over. Little John W. gets a good trip early. He's tugging down toward the inside, but only 2 lengths off the embattled pace setters, followed by Dominate and Vigas. Then down at the inside, Pickett's Corner, and then it's a gap of another 3 lengths back to the trailer, Starship Zorro. Around the first turn they go with Fanbase in front to half a length. Chatino is second, Starship Frontier third, Ausible now fourth. Little John W. at the inside is fifth. Moving up on the outside, that's Zippy Zappy. He's on a backstretch brush, and he's up into a contending position. In between horses is Ausible. Then it's a length back to the inside and Dominate. That's the top flight runners, working 5 ahead of Pickett's Corner, and Starship Zorro is at the back. They make their way to the half-mile mark, and up front, Fanbase has a host of pursuers. He leads it by a neck. Chatino in the 2-path second, 3 wide in Starship Frontier. Little John W. awaits racing room toward the inside. Meanwhile, Zippy Zappy circles wide on the course. Also running on a bit is Vigas. He's 3 wide on the turn. A length and a half in front of Ausible, passed outside by Dominate, then Starship Zorro. And at the back of the field is Pickett's Corner as they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, Chatino and Zippy Zappy go on. Little John W. cuts the corner. He'll try to split that pair with 1/8 of a mile left. Chatino by 2.5. Little John W. starts to get to him second, flattening out a Zippy Zappy down the outside and Dominate. Here's Little John W. to get to Chatino. Chatino digs deep, but Little John W. pushing past. Little John W. going away. Chatino second. It's desperately close for third between Vigas and Zippy Zappy.
The number 1, Little John W. got up in time. That makes 2 wins today for jockey Jorge Ruiz, trained by Reed Nagel and owned by Big Lick Farm. Paid $9.80 to win. Let's take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for the late double.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Race number 9 is a mile and 70 yards on the main track, an allowance race for state-bred 3-year-olds and upward. We'll see 7 go to the gate.
And they're off. Charlie the Greek bobbled a bit at the start. From the inside on the stretch out, Foreman the Foreman is quickest to begin with Grand Venezuelan away in second. Out of there, third is Charlie the Greek with Red Crescent trying to get over. Woodburn also dropping back, and at the back of the field is Manolete as they circle the first turn. Up front, the leader, Foreman, the Foreman, leads it by a length and a half. Grand Venezuelan is second. Manolete is now run on to be third. It's a stretch of 2.5 to Charlie the Greek in fourth. Outside of him, or now inside of him, is Anotador. Then it's a gap of 2.5 to Woodburn, and Red Crescent's at the back of the field under Roberto Alvarado Jr., separated by about 7.5 lengths in the run to the half-mile pole. There's less than 5 furlongs to run, and Foreman, the Foreman, and Edgar Zayas with the advantage. Grand Venezuelan is second. Manolete is under restraint in third. He is gaining a bit of ground, too, for Camacho. These top 3 have 5 or 6 on Anotador, then Charlie the Greek and Red Crescent. And Woodburn is last. Less than half a mile away as they swing to the far turn. It's Foreman, the Foreman. He's been in front from the outset, and he leads by 2. Manolete second. Back markers rolling now. Red Crescent's into third. Charlie the Greek at the inside is fourth. A gap of 2 to Woodburn. And Anotador drops back last with 5/16 to go. Up front, Foreman, the Foreman, appears on borrowed time. He gets to the quarter pole with the lead, but Manolete goes on the attack and challenges for the top on the outside. And Red Crescent with a long sustained run, and they're at the top of the stretch. Camacho gets serious on Manolete, but Red Crescent has momentum. It's Red Crescent moving away by 2. Manolete is flat to the boards and back to second. Down the outside, Charlie the Greek at a 1 pace, then the rest of the field, but Red Crescent will go from last to first to win, and he'll win race 9 going away. Charlie the Greek second, Manolete third, Woodburn finish fourth.
The number 7, Red Crescent, first-time blinkers pulled away to get the 9th race. Ridden to victory by Roberto Alvarado Jr., trained by Manny Estevez and owned by Equine Authority, Inc. Paid $6.20 to win. The 10th and final race today is a mile on the turf. It's a maiden claiming for the 2-year-olds. Scratch the 8, ABG Danny, as well as the also eligibles number 13 and number 14.
And runners away. Toward the inside, that's the B and Cone runner, Casino Kid, who hits the ground running. Moving in between horses is King Angelus to show speed. Up on the outside is Awesome High, also getting over as He's a Leader as they charge to the first turn. Rough Note has a head in front. Casino Kid is racing from second. And on the outside, and He's a Leader from third. These top 3 have gone 4 ahead of KK's Revolver. Then in between horses is Big Bad Joe. Doing the best I can here, folks, as they straighten for the run up the backstretch. The leader, Casino Kid. In between horses, Rough Note, and length and a half off the lead in third is He's a Leader. They've gone well ahead of KK's Revolver, then Big Bad Joe on his outside. King Angelus is also starting to improve a touch as Rough Note has called it a day. Here's a lot of ground from first to last. The last horse right now is Sold That Storm. With less than half a mile to go, they run back into the rain. That's not good news for us. So they swing around the far turn. I think I see the King Silks in front still with Casino Kid. I don't even know where they are at this point, folks. I'm not even... So now they're at the top of the stretch. Thanks to Eddie Ransom for that. Into the stretch they run. With an 1/8 of a mile to go. Who is it? Casino Kid on the outside and KK's Revolver, maybe? No, that's King Angelus in the pink. King Angelus coming away to win it. KK's Revolver's involved. He's up into a contending spot, but the winner is King Angelus. Wrapped up. Second, He's a Leader. That was crowned to the gold third, and Dazzling Pros finished fourth. Casino Kid completes the high five.
The number 5, King Angelus, gets it done in the nightcap. Ridden to victory by Rigo Sarmiento, trained by Alexis Delgado and owned by Andrew Blanco. In the pick 5, you had 4 of 5 that paid $8.05. 5 of 5 paid $408.25. There was no winner in the Super High 5, so there'll be a carryover into tomorrow's card of $2,085.47. In the pick 6, 6 of 6 paid $638.04. Carryover into Sunday of $50,500.32.
And that wraps it up for today. We have one more day of live racing this week. We'll see you back tomorrow on Sunday. 10 more races on tap, and our first post will be 1:15 p.m.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.